Hello students, welcome to everyone in my online chemistry class. In today's video lecture, I am with a very new topic, that is general principles and process of isolation of elements, or in other words you can say metallurgy. So what is metallurgy? First of all, I want to discuss about what is metallurgy and what steps involved in the metallurgy. Understand? So metallurgy, children, what is metallurgy? So metallurgy is the physical or chemical process by which a metal can be extracted, is called metallurgy. Listen sincerely, metallurgy can be defined as the physical or chemical process which are applicated or which are used in the extraction of metal is called metallurgy. And in metallurgy, some specific steps are taken place, in which during metallurgy we have to first know what is mineral or what is ore, along with their example. That will be the first step of metallurgy. In the case of metallurgy, our first step that we have to know that what is mineral and what is ore and what are the important formulas of the concerned minerals and ores. Second step which we involve in metallurgy is the concentration of ore. Concentration of ores means, what is the meaning of concentration? And in this concentration process, generally 3 or 4 methods are utilized, in which first method is called hydraulic. It's called hydraulic washing method, and this is also known as gravity separation method. This method is also called gravity separation method of concentration of ores. Second method of concentration is called froth flotation method. Froth flotation method. This method is very essential for you, and in later I will discuss you when this method is applied, when this method is applied. So generally know that for the concentration of heavier ores or for the concentration of generally oxidic ores, this first method, hydraulic or gravity separation, is applied. While if the nature of the ore is a sulfidic, then this very method, froth flotation method, is applied. And third method of concentration is known as magnetic separation method. Magnetic separation method. And this method is applied for those types of ores which having tendency of attraction or repulsion towards magnet. Alright, they have a tendency to attraction or repulsion with reference of magnet, is using the property for concentration is a magnetic separation method. And last and important method, which is also known as chemical method of concentration of ore, is called leaching. So these 3 methods are termed physical method also. These 3 above methods are generally called physical method, and this leaching is essential and it is called chemical method of concentration of ores. Alright children? So this is the second step. First step you are knowing, this one. Second step, concentration of ore, and in concentration of ores following steps. following process are involved based on the nature of the ore. Alright. The next step which we use in the metallurgy is the extraction of the metal. Extraction of metal. And in extraction of metal, there are also some specific process are utilized, in which first process is called calcination. The first process of extraction of metal is called calcination. Second method is called roasting. Second method is roasting, and third method which is applicated is called smelting. So this is the extraction of in third step. There is the extraction of metal take place, in which according to the nature of the ore, among this any of one or any two may be utilized for the extraction, and this process are governed in specific furnaces. And the furnaces that may be either reverberatory furnace, or that may be blast furnace, or that may be Siemens Martin furnace, or that may be electric furnace, or that may be Bessemer converter. So this extraction process are conducted in specific furnaces, and you have to study in detail what are the furnaces and what are the application of furnaces in metallurgy. So I am taking the name of furnaces. The furnaces which we have to know and study is first furnace is known as reverberatory furnace, RB furnace. Reverberatory furnace. First furnace which you have to study is a reverberatory furnace. Second furnace is called blast furnace. This is also very important furnace, and in this furnace generally copper and iron based ores are treated, and in RB furnace generally carbonate and oxidic ores are treated. And next furnace which you have to study is Siemens Martin open hearth furnace. Name is Siemens. There are the name Siemens Martin open hearth furnace. Hearth is this one, Hearth. Okay, hearth. And next furnace is called electric furnace. Electric furnace. And last furnace you can say that is Bessemer converter. This is also a very important point, Bessemer converter. So these are the furnaces which we have to study in detail, and that will be taught during extraction of metal. Alright. And next and important step which you have to follow in the step of metallurgy, and that you can say last step, that is what? Either you can say purification of metal, purification, or refining of metal, So last step of metallurgy is purification or refining of metal, and this also consists of different kinds of process. Alright. So these are the steps which are involved in a metallurgy, and just you are knowing metallurgy definition, that is process which are utilized or involved in the extraction of metal is called metallurgy. So general concept you can take in your mind that if you are knowing these steps, means you are following these steps, then you will be in position to enrich a metal, or you can find a metal from that concerned ores. Alright, children. So first point, just I am going to commence what is mineral. Listen sincerely. So minerals can be defined as, minerals are the naturally occurring substances which are present in the earth crust and obtained from mining, each called minerals. Once again listen, what is mineral? So minerals are the naturally occurring substances which are present in the earth crust and are obtained by mining, each called minerals. And minerals having definite chemical composition as well as definite structure. For example, some important example of minerals you can represent. You have heard the name of this very mineral bauxite, and formula is Al2O3 dot twice S2O. Alright. You have also heard the name of magnetite. So magnetite formula is Fe3O4. So this is also an example of that is mineral. You have also heard the name of kaolin. Kaolin, it is also called clay. And formula is what? That is Al2O3 2SiO2 dot 2S2O. Alright? This is kaolin or clay. Alright? Some more examples you can take of that is minerals. You have heard the name of horn silver. So formula of horn silver is AgCl. So according to the definition, minerals are the naturally occurring substances and they are present in the earth crust and they are obtained by mining, called minerals. Alright? And minerals having definite chemical composition as well as definite structure, generally termed minerals. And now next point is, what is ores? So ores are those minerals from which a metal can be economically, conventionally and easily extracted. Listen sincerely children. What is ores? Ores can be defined as, ores are those minerals from which a metal can be economically, conventionally and easily can be extracted, called ores. And one thing you should keep in mind that all the ores are minerals, but all the minerals are not ore. Must remember, all the ores are minerals, but all the minerals are not ore. Must remember children. So before going ahead, you have to know, or I want to explain you some names of important ores. So names of some important ores are following. Names of some important ores. And this is the crucial point of metallurgy. Without knowing name of the ores, without knowing formula of the ore, we are not in position to explain metallurgy properly. So this is the crucial step of metallurgy. And during the selection of extraction of metal, generally those ores are selected which from which a metal can be extracted or metal can be obtained in a large amount and easily, that is you are showing that you are saying economically or conventionally, means we have to select such type of ores from which metal can be obtained in excess amount and that process should be easier, and in other words that should be convenient and economic, then that type of ore is selected here for the metallurgical step. Alright. So there are many ores which you have to know. So along with the name of the ore, you have to also remember what are the formulas of that ore. So children, this there are at least you have to know 40-50 ores generally, because you have in your syllabus that is many metallurgy are given, that is about silver, about aluminium, about copper, about iron, and many more are given, which you have to study in that metallurgy. So before going ahead, we have to know what is the name and what is the formula of specific ores. And this point, children, I will discuss in next lecture. So that's all about metallurgy, and in next lecture I will explain you what are the names and important formulas of ores. And one more thing, children, I want to share with you that if you are interested in my teaching, and then you can join my coaching from next month, and according to government advisory, we are making plan that is started from 1st or 2nd September. So if you are interested, welcome to all of you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.